The Mediterranean diet completely changed my life. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how it changed my life and why. Hello everyone and welcome back to Tush Trains. In this video, I'm going to be going over how the Mediterranean diet changed my life and how I adapted it to my individual circumstance. So let's get straight in. What is the Mediterranean diet? So it's not a strict diet. And when I say diet, don't worry, it's not really a diet. So it's basically a way of eating. It's inspired by traditional cuisines of Greece, southern Italy, and other countries borderlining the Mediterranean Sea. Now, the core principles of this Mediterranean diet is centered around whole foods, lots of plants, healthy fats, moderate animal products, and minimal processed foods. The scientifically proven health benefits of this are as follows. It reduces inflammation, supports heart health, boosts brain function, lowers risk of diabetes, and promotes longevity. It's not really a trend. I mean, most of these diets you see are just trends, like the carnivore diet and stuff like that. These are all very much trends, but this is not a trend. It's one of the most researched diets in the world. Let me bring you into why I actually tried this diet and what happened after I tried this diet. So after I graduated from uni, I wanted to look and feel better. It was horrible because I had inflammation problems, tons of stuff going on in my head, and I just wanted to look my absolute best and feel my absolute best. And this diet definitely helped me do that. For the most part, I wanted vitality, and that's exactly what I got. So let me walk you through the results I had. I had rapid fat loss, improved running speed, mental clarity, restored energy, and a metabolic age of 17 at the ripe age of 25. So I was about 25 when I graduated from uni. I did a complete body composition test and I found out that my metabolic age was 17 after 1 year of doing this diet. Albeit I didn't have as much muscle as I do now, but I definitely was a lot leaner. Now, how do you actually do the Mediterranean diet? Some things to eat during the Mediterranean diet are fruits and veggies. This will literally make up the bulk of every single meal. You want to have healthy fats such as olives, nuts, seeds, and olive oil. For proteins, you want to have fish, legumes, occasional poultry, and eggs. You can also have whole grains such as farro, brown rice, quinoa, and oats. In terms of dairy, you're probably going to go mainly fermented foods such as feta cheese or yogurt. You can also have herbs and spices, which are natural flavor boosters, but make sure you don't get any of those spices that have additives in them. Some things to avoid are processed meats, refined carbs and sugars, hydrogenated oils, and artificial food and additives. Like I said, these artificial things are everywhere, so you really do want to check the label. Now, going on to how I adapted this diet to meet my goals, which were strength, speed, endurance, and autoimmune healing. I adapted it by adding more animal proteins. The animal proteins would come in forms of beef, turkey, salmon, and eggs. I would also continue with the Mediterranean fats such as olives, extra virgin olive oil, and nuts. I used tons of leafy greens such as kale, arugula, or rocket, and I focused on gut health, which would be fermented foods and bone broth. The anti-inflammatory herbs that I would have would include turmeric, ginger, and rosemary. Those three made up the most of my spices along with garlic. I also had to reduce the grains for inflammation. So basically, I used to have a lot of grains when I was younger. I used to have oats, I used to have wheat, I loved grains, and I loved the feeling it gave me, I guess. But it turns out it wasn't too good in terms of inflammation, so I had to completely remove any types of oats or grains from my diet. I also stopped having seed oils. So seed oils were causing inflammation in my body, and that had to be stopped. So I completely stopped any type of seed oil. Some final advice here would be to use this diet as a foundation and customize it to meet your specific goals. And make sure to focus on real food. Respect your inflammation. So if you're having inflammation, you need to respect it and adhere to it. So you need to make up different plans and work with it different ways. Optimize proteins based on your body type and listen to biofeedback. Listen to what your body's trying to tell you, because often you can ignore it and it's very easy to. So listen to what your body's trying to tell you. If you haven't done so already, I want you to check out my book. It's called From Gut to Glory, a holistic approach to healing alopecia. and it will be on Amazon. Nowhere else but just Amazon. I wrote this book in order to help people based upon their inflammation and to lead a lifestyle that is fulfilling. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, please do check that out. Anyway, thank you for coming to my talk, and I'll see you on the next one.